Right now on ABC 10 News at 4 o'clock, an alarming trend in San Diego County. More than 1,200 new cases reported of COVID in just one day. The majority of them among unvaccinated. The urgent plea from local leaders to get vaccinated. And a family receives closure after their son was killed in a hit and run crash. The driver now under arrest. Plus,
this is our give back to the San Diego community.
for the second year in a row, Comic-Con is being held virtually. How San Diegans are keeping the spirit of the iconic event alive.
ABC 10 News at 4 starts now.
County officials are making an urgent call to residents to get vaccinated now. This as the number of COVID cases jumped dramatically in the last 24 hours to more than 1,200. Thank you for joining us. I'm Kimberly Hunt. And ABC 10 News reporter Rena Nakano is live now at a testing center in National City. The majority of people newly testing positive, all unvaccinated.
Yeah, that's right, Kim. According to county statistics, 98% of the recent hospitalizations within the last 30 days have been from people who are either unvaccinated or only have one of the two shots for Moderna and Pfizer. And that is why they're saying vaccines work and it's vital to get them now. Friday afternoon, San Diego County announcing a disappointing statistic. It recorded 1,264 COVID positive cases in the last 24 hours, the highest deadly count since February 5th. In the 30-day period between June 21st and July 20th, more than 6,500 San Diegans tested positive. There were also 2 additional outbreaks today, bringing the total in the last week to 25. In comparison, 1 month ago, there were only 5 community outbreaks.
It's deja vu of the worst kind.
Dr. Abisola Olulade with Sharp Steely says she's not surprised at the recent spike in numbers, especially with the highly contagious Delta variant becoming the dominant strain in the county.
There's also some pre-peer-reviewed evidence that shows that the viral load from this variant is over 1,000 times higher than with other variants. And if that ends up being the case, then it would explain this horrible trajectory that we are on.
Now, the COVID numbers continue to be disproportionately high here in the South Bay, where multi-generations of essential workers, many families of those, live under one house. Now, Supervisor Nora Vargas, who represents the South Bay, just released a statement within the last hour. It reads in part, quote, "If you have already received the vaccine, please encourage your friends and family members who are not vaccinated to get the vaccine as soon as possible, as the recent surge in COVID cases in San Diego County is directly connected to those who are unvaccinated." And back out here live, this COVID testing site right here at the National City Senior Center will be open until 7 p.m. Reporting live in National City, I'm Rena Nakano, ABC 10 News.
Thank you, Rena. And Supervisor Jim Desmond is echoing the calls for San Diegans to get vaccinated. In a statement, he said in part, quote, "If you have been on the fence or you're waiting to receive the vaccine, it is time. This vaccine will keep us from shutting down our economy again and will protect lives. We can do this together." Vaccination rates have slowed considerably during the month of July. The number of people vaccinated remains virtually unchanged compared to the beginning of the month. Nearly 70% of eligible San Diegans are fully vaccinated. 80% have at least one vaccine dose. 2 groups against students having to wear masks in schools are suing California over its mask guidelines. Those require students and staff to wear masks indoors regardless of their vaccination status. In a joint lawsuit, the group Let Them Breathe and Reopen California Schools argue that the mandate is harmful to students. And we spoke with the founder of Let Them Breathe earlier today.
At this point, adults have had that choice to be vaccinated or not, so our kids need to be able to make a choice over masking and just be able to share their smiles and breathe freely if that's what they want to do.
Earlier this week, the state superintendent, Tony Thurmond, was in San Diego. He said the mask mandate will help minimize outbreaks and keep schools open. You can keep track of new developments in the pandemic by heading to 10news.com. We also have vaccination resources there as well. New developments on a hit and run crash that killed a bicyclist in Oceanside. Police arrested the driver in connection with that deadly incident. 24-year-old Bailey Tenery is being held on $150,000 bail in the Vista detention facility. The incident happened July 15th. 27-year-old Jackson Williams was riding his bike on his way home from work when he was hit. And we spoke with his mother earlier today after police made an arrest.
It won't bring him back. I know that and understand that. But for some reason, it just feels like it validates his life.
Tenery is being held on charges of suspicion of hit and run causing death or injury and vehicular manslaughter with gross negligence. In South Florida, firefighters ended their search for victims after last month's condominium collapse. 97 people were recovered from the rubble. They have all now been identified. Miami-Dade's mayor says the site is mostly cleared and debris was relocated to a different site. The investigation into the collapse is ongoing.
The pandemic launched federal help to allow schools to offer free meals. Now some states are making that permanent. California and Maine both just passed legislation for statewide universal free lunch programs. And that means that all students can get a free meal regardless of their family's income. Previously, only some cities offered this, like New York, Boston, and Chicago. Now, this is especially important in California, where on paper, many families make enough money to be ineligible, but the cost of living is so high, and that's not accounted for.
Free lunch will mean income support for those families. And it is something that would be good for the nation.
In order to be eligible for free school meals, you have to make $35,000 or less as a family of four. So most families that don't qualify for free school meals may be struggling to make ends meet.
For reduced price meals, income only needs to be $48,000. The Food Research and Action Center says with federal thresholds that low, this problem's nationwide. Communities of color are disproportionately affected, along with immigrant communities. In California, about 60% of students who qualified for free meals weren't participating. There's also a stigma that universal programs can eliminate.
Kids don't want to feel like they're the poor kids in the cafeteria.
Healthy food is as important as textbooks and supplies to the educational process.
Kat Taylor, who backed the legislation in California, points out that without proper nutrition, students aren't as attentive in class. She says other ripple effects include more business for local farmers and alleviating the national school lunch debt. Now, that averages about $260 million a year.
If they're not charging kids for breakfast and lunch, then the schools aren't having to make sure that there's money in the school lunch account or make sure that kids have cash in hand.
Both advocates that we spoke with hope the legislation in California and Maine will be able to provide a national framework for free school lunch programs. As the Olympics officially get underway today, about 100 American athletes are not vaccinated. This story tops the newsfeed. Of the 610 U.S. athletes in the Games that filled out their health history before heading to Japan, 83% said they were vaccinated. So far, 2 American athletes have tested positive for the virus. U.S. Paralympians who win medals in Tokyo will now earn the same as Olympians. This is thanks to a 2018 decision by the U.S. Olympic Committee Board. Now, in previous Olympic Games, Paralympians received about $30,000 less for a gold medal. The Tokyo Olympics will be the most inclusive games ever, with more than 160 openly LGBTQ athletes taking part. Activists hope to use these games as an opportunity to raise awareness and public support for LGBTQ issues.
Turning now to our weather as we take a live look outside. Slightly cooler temperatures today, the humidity sticking around. And this weekend will bring thunderstorms. ABC 10 News meteorologist Angelica Campos tracking it all. Angelica.
Hi, Kim. A lot of people ready for the weekend, right? It's Friday, looking forward to Saturday, Sunday. Do your plans take you outside? Most likely, we're going to be tracking showers and thunderstorms, not just in the mountains and deserts. It is going to be very similar to what we experienced last weekend. A lot of people were woken up by the thunderstorms rolling by. The conditions are very humid, so we have ample moisture in place, but it takes a little bit more than just humidity to actually see storm development. We need an active atmosphere and a few other elements to come into play. This afternoon, just a few showers in Mount Laguna. As we zoom out, you can see the target area for today is going to be to our east. Actually, Arizona is going to be dealing with a lot of rain. But for our county, the chances will start to go up on Sunday and Monday. And this chart specifically for San Diego. So some of our coastal communities may actually have a better chance than what you saw there at only 15 to 20%. Our futurecast hinting at clouds throughout the weekend. Some of those clouds may actually hinder the storm development, so that's something that could make it a little bit more interesting for those storms, but certainly there's a chance for showers and thunderstorms this weekend. We'll have much more in your 7-day forecast.